Hello everybody, welcome back to another Train Sim World 5 video. You join us on the Southeastern high-speed route again. I've been quite enjoying it recently, so I thought we'll come back on it, and it's got a fair bit of freight on it, so I thought, well, let's do some freight on it. So we got the lovely DRS 66, which is probably a little bit unrealistic, as DRS I don't think really come down this way. This would more than likely be GBRF, which would be great to have in the game. And probably actually 99% it probably would be a GBRF. So yeah, this is at Who Junction. This train's come down from the Isle of Grain, which we don't have in the game. It's a bit further up. And we're going to be heading over to Dartford, which seems we are stopping at the signal just outside of Dartford. So I assume there's probably a red light there. I've got the safety systems on already. So we do that. We'll come here and set the daylights to, well, the lights to daylight. Day running, we're not really in the yard here. Take the brakes off. They should. Oh, they're set to passenger at the moment. Let's set the brake timing to goods. Goods timing. There we go. And we are 295 yards. So if we come to here, one of these ones. Right, 295 yards in feet. So if we quickly do a quick Google search, that's the, I think it's like ×3 or something like that. 295 yards in feet. That comes up to 885. So we do, which it would be, yeah, basically ×3. So 885, 885. We'll enter that. Cool, that's now in. So we'll release the brakes. We're in now in goods timing. So let's go. And we got the lovely JNAs behind us, but they're a bit boring, the JNAs in the game. Like, hopefully at some point we can get a brand on them or something. Those are just sort of like boring to. Yeah, they're not that interesting. That's that. So yeah, hopefully one day we'll get a brand on them. Bit like the MFAs over there, which have got EWS on them. So you'd have like a sign or some sort of logo here. So hopefully at some point we could get that in the game. That would be nice. As we head out of Who Junction. Yeah, this would more than likely be GBRF. But sadly we don't have them in the game. Fingers crossed Rail can entice them to join the Fox in the game, the freight operating companies. We got DRS, Ocean Network Express, EWS, which is Deutsche Bahn, and Bob Deutsche Bahn. So we've got a few in the game so far, but more would be nice. And I think Dovetail have the Freightliner license as well, but I think they've got, is it like the old Freightliner license, so they could do the green Freightliner livery. So perhaps at some point we could see them in the game. Am I forgetting any others? No, I think that's it. Cool. Another shed over there. And yeah, we're loaded as well, so we are 1,787 tons. So we're quite heavy. And we're also a class 6 train, so our top speed is 60 miles per hour. Although for this section, it appears we can only go 45. Sorry Thameslink, we're delaying you even more. There's a little staff halt at Who Junction. Oh, we should have actually we can click it now. Click that, which then will start counting it down. Click it again. So once that beeps, we'll speed up to 45. They also check station screens now. They don't say rain them on them, which is weird. I don't know what sort of happened there. Cool. Oh, we should be clear of the points because that Thameslink now moving. But we'll wait for the buzz. And yeah, once it beeps, we'll fully speed up to 45. Come on. 180, yeah, that will do. Let's speed up. So we did press it a little bit late. And you'll hear a beep. There you go. So what we'll do is we'll hold it and that'll just reset it. If I can find the button. There you go. Should reset it. There we go. And let's go. Cool. Come on, train. You can do it. I know you're almost 2,000 tons. But you can do it. Almost top throttle. Brakes are fully off, so. There we go. Now at max throttle and just about out of the red zone as well. So that's ideal. Just going to turn down the game audio just a smidge. It seems a little bit noisy. Hopefully you've been able to hear me okay. Cool. As we get out of here. But yeah, only up to 45. That's the freight speed limit on this part of the route. As the UK is a little bit different to say Germany, whereas in Germany I think freight and passenger pretty much, well, no they don't actually, because PZB, you've got the different PZB modes. But for the most part they'll basically go the same speed. That one slower speed routes in Germany. 35. Still going up nicely. Now it's going at 45 along here is not too bad because, well, the speed will drop to 30, well 50 soon enough and then 30. And it's not that far either, so we don't really need to go that quick. And as we sit outside of Dartford for 5 minutes, I'd imagine we probably have to wait for an available platform. So we don't want to go too quick and then have to be waiting around for even longer. Right, you got the warning board coming up. Now, is it for a shared speed limit? It is. Is it, what, 40 for us? Yeah, 40. So we'll literally just coast it. We're going about 41 at the moment. That'll do nicely. Let's get a little flyby shot of our JNAs. And hopefully we're getting closer to the release of the, well, it's not official yet, but it seems quite likely, the DRS Class 20. Hopefully that's not too far away. It's not official yet, but from the little teasers we've got, it seems like it is a DRS Class 20. So it might not be, but it seems like it will be. Although saying that, I don't know if we actually saw anything in the last roadmap regarding that. I'm recording this on the 25th of February, so I don't know when this is going out. I don't think on the last roadmap we saw anything to do with it. And warning for a 30. So we'll apply a little bit of power. Well, they're saying that we do have a double yellow, so let's not apply power. We'll let it roll. So I think that means the signal, is it the signal at the end of the platform at Gravesend will be red? Yeah, you got this one here. I don't know if there's one before though. I think there's. Yeah, I think it'll be the end of the platform. Will be red. I don't think there's one before. So probably awaiting a service to either go into platform 0 or a service going out of platform 0 at Gravesend. I think the next signal is at the end of the platform. We've played this route quite a bit, so I'm hoping I know the signal locations. Down a bit. There we go. Don't want to be going too fast up to the red light. Again, I don't know if TPWS works on this train. It might do. Probably not, but we'll still go nice and slow. It's like when there's a station with buffer stops. Ideally, you want to be going 15 miles per hour. Some trains will emergency stop you if you're going any more, but some won't. It's a bit hit and miss. Oh, that's what we were waiting for, that train there, probably. Can't assume it was that train though, or that probably is. Oh, there's the Euro Phoenix 37, that's nice, a nice catch. Why is it taking the 37 that way? No, the 375 that way. I was supposed to meant to take the blue ones back and the white ones that way. Must be going another way round. Right, we got the green. Let's watch as we head out of here. It's a good looking livery though. Awesome logo as well, like the star or the compass, whatever it is. Oh, there's another 465 coming in. Was that 908 as well? Hang on, was that 908? Oh, blimmin' it, where's the bloody thing? Ironic if it is 908. Is that 908? It is 908. Not in service as well. 908 I think is the one which is now wrapped, literally as of today. They did the reveal in Network Southeast livery, or sort of Network Southeast livery. Is it 908? I think it is. Yeah, 908. 465 908. Cool. There you go, still 45 for us. Quite a long train though. So we shouldn't follow anything now until Dartford. Well, I mean, we can't go beyond Dartford, so... Oh, we should be okay. There's still one thing I've never done on this route, which I sort of mean to do, but then it's at night time, so it's a bit like, nah. Is the railhead treatment train runs on high speed 1, so you can run a class 66 on high speed 1, which is meant to be the railhead treatment train runs. Never done one, but it's at night time, so it's a bit like, nah. Did do a call service the other night off video. It was I think it was an ECS. I think it was 5 Lima 90. It's an ECS in the 465 from Dartford to Gillingham. Recommend it. Bit of chasing yellows. It's late at night, dark. It's a cool service to do. Struggling up the hill here. We're going about 32 at the moment, and we haven't really gained much. As we head up. So we say goodbye to the lines off to Ebbsfleet International, which the Javelin goes along. Yeah, they go off here. Can't remember this is. It's not. No, it's not. What's this junction called? Springhead Road Junction. Yeah, so there's the lines off towards High Speed 1 and Ebbsfleet International, which is right round the corner there. Which is called to do a high speed run. Can't remember the last time I did like an Ashford to St Pancras run. A while ago. I just wish at some point, I hope at some point they extend this route again. Imagine seeing the whole like Southeastern loop within the game. That would be pretty cool. So you could do a Javelin from St Pancras to St Pancras via Sandwich, which is like what? That's got to be what, 3 hours or so, just a big loop of Kent and then back. That in the game would be pretty cool. That seems like we don't have a shared speed limit here, just 70. Well, 60 for us. Okay, well we'll get that up. Over the high speed lines, which sometimes if you're lucky you might see a train go underneath us. Let's get a little photo, a little snip. Get that one on that side. A bit of rotation maybe. Well, that's already sort of banking a little bit around here. It's not too bad. Oh. Lovely. And then we got Swanscombe. Here we go. There's another 465. Plenty of them on this route, especially on this bit, as we're sort of in the southeastern metro area. Well, I don't know. Does Gravesend count as the southeastern metro? I'd say yes, because that's where sort of the stopper services will now go. I think they were extended actually. Or at least from Victoria to Dartford services, they're now extended to Gravesend via Bexley Heath and Dartford. So we got Green Hive up next. Green Hive for Blue Water. And I'm going to coast it as well. There we go. We get a flyby shot through Green Hive. Zoom through it. Can we? Yeah, we can fly through the tunnel. I think it's on Train Sim. You can't. On Train Sim Classic, you can't do that. And it throws you back in the cab if you're out in free cam. Here we are. This is Green Hive for Blue Water. See, every run I'm doing on this route makes me want to do another run on this route. I want to run the 465 on here again now. And I'm in the mood for this route. And there comes the 700. Which is a bit sort of like meh on this route, but it's alright. There's better routes the 700 could be on. There it goes. Then you got Stone Crossing. We're going at almost 60 miles an hour now, which is our top speed as we are a Class 6 freight train. And if we were Class 4, we could get up to 75. But we're not, we're Class 6. So 60 miles an hour. Hang on, what's going on? I see someone drop out. Why are there people here? Oh my god, what the hell's going on here? I saw like people just dropping from the sky. It's like they were going up that bridge there and just dropping down. Definitely something dodgy going on here. Some trespassers, even got a suitcase. Yeah, that something dodgy's going on here. Stone Crossing, don't go here. Yeah, so something dodgy's going on. Didn't see it though, so not our problem. Notice we didn't see the people on the tracks as we were going past, so only when we went into photo mode. I suppose that would be an emergency call, being like, oh wait, there's people on the tracks. Cool. Which that's one annoying thing about third rail. Is the foul just is when there's trespassers on the line, they have to switch off the power. Whereas I suppose with overheads, I assume they can keep the power on because, well, the power's all the way up there. I don't know. I'm not near overhead land territory. But when there's trespassers, do they turn the power off or keep it on? As you'll see, it's all the way up there, whereas third rail's sort of right next to you. So they've got to turn it off and then recharge it, which takes ages. So don't trespass. Ever. Don't ever trespass. Right, I did say we were going to stop outside of Dartford for about 5 minutes, so... coming up to it now. Yeah, there it is there. Red ahead. How is everybody with like signals on UK signals? As I see quite a lot of the time, sort of within the Discord server, people are like, "Oh, I spadded," but it seems to happen quite regularly, and it's like, ah. If you've got AWS on, it really is quite hard to spad because it will give you an audible warning before, well, the yellows and then the reds. Well, I suppose if you've got that off and you look away, you might then fly through it. I don't know. Comment below. How often do you spad? Maybe you don't know at all. Or spar, as it's also known. Signal past at red. But spad sounds cooler. Even though it's not a cool thing, spad. The last time I spad was actually on the Watford DC line. It was a really dodgy signal. I know, blaming the signal. But it was dodgy. I was doing a run on Watford DC. What was it, Bakerloo? No, yeah, it was Watford DC, but in the Bakerloo section. And there's a signal between Wilston Junction and Kensal Green. But it's like hidden behind a wall. So you approach it and you can't see it until you're literally about 20 metres from it. So I slammed the brakes on, but went through. I think that's when, was that when TSW? I think that's when the Watford DC first come out. So I was doing like a run on it, off camera. we go into Dartford. Cool. Personally, I do not like going through red signals on this game. Fortunately, we don't too often. But I just find it a huge embarrassment. Like, I literally cannot. It's like, how on earth have I done that? But yeah, that was the last time. Was on Watford DC. I think it's just after the speed comes up from 30 up to 45. Yeah, there's a dodgy sort of hidden signal. But then my old previous role was dispatching. So, like, red light is like, no, do not do anything. And even when you had to dispatch on a red, like permissive, allowed to dispatch on a red, it was like, oh, this is weird, don't like it. So I just cannot go. Can't go. Can't happen. In my role now, we don't dispatch, unfortunately. But still, when I see a red, it's like, no. Right down the end. A bit of driver change here, and then they'll take it onwards. I think this goes up to, is it Neaston? Which is North London. I think it's on the Jubilee line. That'll do. Stick that into neutral. There we go. Oh, not too bad. So as we went up to 60 there, but then that was there was no other shared limit board. So maybe it is 45, but we are a class 6, so we could go. Oh, hang on, were we class 6? Can we check still? I'm pretty certain we were class 6. But coming over the bridge at after Northfleet, why can't I? It just said 70. I didn't see any freight board. Anyway, that is going to be everybody. Links to usual places: Discord, PayPal, merch store, as well as for the lovely UK departure board, our affiliate link for that. Feel free to check that out. See you all and take care. Bye, guys.